Hi everyone, I'm Stacey Eliza Manset, a first-year BAM student at UPOU. Today, I want to share my journey so far in this multimedia course, what I've learned, the skills I gained, the challenges I faced, and my goals for the next half of the course. We'll go through who I am, what I learned, concepts and skills I gained, challenges I overcame, how my understanding evolved, and my goals moving forward. My name is Stacey Eliza Manset, and outside of school, I love gaming, listening to music, binge-watching series, and exploring fashion. You might wonder how these hobbies relate to multimedia. Well, whether it's the storytelling in games, the emotion music brings, or the visual appeal of fashion, they all involve multimedia elements, and that's exactly what we explore in this course. In the beginning, Module 1 introduced me to the concept of multimedia. I realized that media has many meanings, but in this course, it's all about conveying information. I learned that multimedia relies on different modalities, like text, audio, video, graphics, and animation, and I discovered the difference between analog and digital information. Computers store and process everything in binary, like zeros and ones, which honestly seemed so abstract at first, but now it makes sense why our favorite games, music, and videos all work seamlessly. In Module 2, I discovered that multimedia studies draw from many fields, not just one. Our courses cover theory, production, computing, research, and general education. I also learned about the 4 layers of multimedia, which are technical, creative, interaction, and social, and how they work together to create engaging experiences. Module 3 introduced me to design thinking, the 5 phases, which are empathize, define, ideate, prototype, and test, which showed me how creative problem-solving works and how BAM's courses support these skills. Moving on to Module 4, I focused on digital text. I learned that text is a basic but powerful medium that will never go out of style. Digital text is stored as numbers or bits, which computers interpret. I also realized the importance of separating content from style, which is what makes text readable and visually appealing. From there, Module 5 introduced me to digital images. I discovered that images are essentially two-dimensional arrays of numbers and that their quality depends on resolution and bit depth. I learned about common file formats like GIF, JPG, and PNG, and how compression can either lose some quality or preserve all essential information. This module helped me understand why images sometimes look different on different screens. In Module 6, I explored digital audio. I learned that sound is stored digitally as samples of a wave, and that the quality of audio depends on sampling rate and bit depth. I also got familiar with formats like WAV, MP3, and OGG, and I began to appreciate how audio contributes to the mood and meaning of multimedia projects. Finally, Module 7 focused on digital video. I learned that videos are sequences of images that create motion and are often combined with sound. This module helped me see the difference between video, which captures real events, and animation, which is generated. I also understood how video quality depends on factors like frame size, frame rate, bit rate, and bit depth, and why encoding is important for making videos playable on different devices. Module 8 introduced authoring versus programming, teaching me that authoring is about creating content, while programming builds software. Tools like Xlearning, Audacity, and basic coding languages showed me what's possible, even as a beginner. Module 9 focused on interactivity. I learned about hypertext, hypermedia, and basic navigation patterns. Suddenly, I understood that the web isn't just a collection of pages. It's a carefully designed experience. Module 10 was all about animation and video. I learned that showing images rapidly creates motion, and there are different types of animation, which are frame by frame, 2D, procedural, built-in, and 3D. I realized animation isn't just for games. It can teach, simulate, or immerse users in virtual worlds. Finally, Module 11 explored color and music. I learned that color influences emotion, conveys information, and expresses mood. Music, on the other hand, can completely change how we interpret visuals. It was really amazing to see how audio and visuals work together to shape meaning. From all these modules, I gained a basic understanding of multimedia elements, which are text, images, audio, video, animation, and interactivity. I also learned how hypertext and hypermedia create nonlinear experiences. I got to experiment with visual design and color theory, storytelling through animation and video, and the impact of music and sound and emotion. Even though I haven't developed advanced technical skills yet, I feel confident creating simple multimedia projects and exploring creative ideas. Of course, there were challenges. Some topics like interactivity, animation, and color theory were new and a little bit confusing at first, but I overcame this by reading examples, watching tutorial videos, and trying out simple exercises. Managing my time for long activities was kinda tricky, but planning ahead and focusing on key tasks helped a lot. Finally, keeping track of all the multimedia terms was a challenge for me, but I solved this by making notes and reviewing concepts regularly. It wasn't always easy, but each step helped me understand more. Looking back, my understanding has grown so much. I now see multimedia as more than just visuals and sound. It's a combination of elements that work together to create experiences. I've realized how design choices like color, music, and structure shape user perception. I've also started understanding interactivity and storytelling, and I've gained confidence in creating simple multimedia projects. Each module added another piece to the puzzle, and it's really exciting to see how it all connects. As I look forward, my goals are to deepen my understanding of multimedia concepts, improve my skills in animation, video, and interactivity, and learn how to combine color, sound, and visuals effectively. I also want to apply these skills in small projects and manage my time efficiently for activities and assignments. Ultimately, I hope to create multimedia experiences that are engaging, meaningful, and well-designed. Thank you so much for listening to my journey. I hope sharing my experiences has given you a sense of what it's like to explore multimedia from a beginner's perspective.